Hey there, Coach Devin here. I keep hearing this whole all lives matter rant going on social media, and planes are flying around with the dragging banners saying it. And I just wanted to, in case anybody didn't understand, and maybe people just don't get it. And if you don't get it, I'm going to explain it to you why it is that this is not something we need to discuss in reality. So the reason we have Black Lives Matter as a movement is the same reason we had the Me Too movement. We have a group of people, in this case, black people, who are being killed at significantly way higher rates than white people, okay? Unfortunately, by police. It sucks. It's not right. It's not cool. It's not moral. There's nothing okay about it. So the reason we are saying Black Lives Matter is because black people are being killed, and at a significantly higher rate. Now, all people come out with this stupid all lives matter thing. Here's the thing, guys. Of course all lives matter. Everybody knows that. I'm not sitting around going, you know what, Bob can die. I don't care about Bob, but everybody else matters. No, obviously all lives matter. We get that. But here's the thing. As a white man, the chances of me being killed by police, having somebody kneel on my neck for 8.5 minutes, pretty damn low. That stuff doesn't happen. Why? Because of systemic racism, unfortunately. I am fortunate enough that I happen to be born white, so therefore I am not discriminated against and I'm unlikely to die. So to say I need protection on the all lives matter side of it, I already got that protection. I'm white. Doesn't mean I'm better than anybody else. Doesn't mean anything. I have no control over my skin color, just like I have no control over my eye color, or whether I'm right-handed or left-handed. It doesn't matter, okay? It just doesn't matter. However, when there's a group of people who are there's systemic racism against a specific group, and they're being killed because of it, that's why we say Black Lives Matter rather than all lives matter. If everybody was being killed by the police, we obviously would have to say all lives matter, but they're not. They just aren't. That's not a thing. It's not happening. That's just not the way it is. And unfortunately, you get a lot of people out there that they want to blur the issue and pretend maybe they don't understand. Either they willfully are pretending they don't understand, or they don't understand, but I'm just trying to educate you a little bit. The reason the movement's called Black Lives Matter is because black people are getting killed. And it's not okay for anyone to be killed. And since white people aren't being killed, it's not White Lives Matter. It's Black Lives Matter because they're the ones being killed. That's the reason for it. Kind of like I said earlier, like the Me Too movement. As a man, I have not been sexually assaulted, held down, raped. That hasn't happened to me. The likelihood of it happening to me is low. I can be supportive of women who were sexually assaulted, 100%. Obviously, I am. I have a daughter. I have 2 stepdaughters. Got a fiance. I obviously do not agree with that in any way, shape, or form. But to say, you know what, well, Me Too movement, what about men? Well, yes, sometimes that happens to men. Is it as likely? No, it's not. It just isn't. So why try to break into the Me Too movement and say, yeah, but what about men? It doesn't happen to us. It just really doesn't. Not that much. Once in a while, yes, I understand there's an exception to every rule. However, it doesn't happen often. The same thing happens with Black Lives Matter. Why does anybody care so much to get in the way and say, no. We can't talk about black lives. We have to talk about all lives. Everybody knows that. That's the thing. Everybody knows it, guys. Everybody understands, and you should understand, that it's not okay for one group of people to be killed or jailed or beaten or whatever. It's not okay for that. It's just not. And frankly, it just honestly just drives me freaking nuts. I don't understand. Maybe it is that I got genetically lucky and I was born into parents who, my dad is 83 years old right now, and believed from the time I was a kid forward that obviously, you shouldn't be racist based on skin color, because who cares? And of course, gay people should get married. And of course, women should make as much as men. I got lucky. Maybe that's just, my parents are open-minded. Here's the thing. The nice thing about life is you can see the bigger picture and change who you are at any time. I've done lots of dumb shit in my life. Lots of it. Made lots of mistakes. The goal in life is to do better. So yeah, you know what? Systemic racism, been there forever. Why would you keep it then? What is the point? What is the upside? There's no upside to white people that black people are getting killed. There's absolutely no upside. None. So why do you want to fight and say all lives matter? Why do you care enough to do that? Why don't you just support the cause, guys? Open your eyes for a minute and understand, you know what? In this case, let's be cheerleaders. We're all human. The color of our skin does not matter. But if one group is being killed, incarcerated, beaten up, whatever, it is the morally correct thing to do to support that group and make sure that doesn't happen. Because you know what? Maybe you think it's okay for this to happen to black people and somebody kneel on George Floyd's neck that long. You know what? If that's your opinion, then you're kind of a shitty person, or you are a shitty person, not kind of a shitty person, but you know what? Guess what? At some point, you will be in the minority too. That's how this works. In life, at some point, you're going to be in the minority. And when you are in the minority and someone is saying, hey, you know what? Your minority sucks because I'm in the majority and I believe this and I'm going to do this and I don't give a shit about you. You know what? Then you're going to have a very different opinion. Then you're going to say, oh, wait, this isn't very fair. Well, you know what? Stand up for what's right now. It's super easy. It is so easy not to be racist. It's about the easiest thing in the world. Just treat everybody the way you'd like to be treated. It's really easy. I just don't get it. I do not understand. And you know what? I get kind of fired up about this stuff, but I don't understand. What is it taking away from you? If you're the guy or girl out there that's saying, yeah, but what about all lives matter? How's it taking away from you? Because of the fact that I don't want and other people don't want black people to get killed. How does that do anything to you except do better in your life? For all you know, your son, daughter, brother, sister, whatever, may marry someone who is not the same skin tone as you. And when they do, and you have family now that's being discriminated against, are you going to be okay with it then? Really? Are you going to be okay with it? This is my problem with it. You know what? It's not about all lives matter. Obviously, all lives matter. It's about right now, black people are being killed. That's not morally right. Let's just support the cause and do what's right. It's super easy to do what's right. In this case, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. It's really easy. Obviously, Black Lives Matter. Let's just support that. Stop being jackasses and trying to make it into something it's not. Support the movement that is happening right now because that's the right and moral thing to do. I'm Devin. I'm out.